All the professionals I know who work with Amiga graphics use Art Department Professional as one of their most important tools. Having developed through several versions, it is a stable and mature product with features found nowhere else. To sum up in a few words, if you work with images, let me affirm that AdPro is essential. AdPro 2.0 is state-of-the-art. Run, don't walk down to your Amiga dealer and pick up a copy of Art Department Professional 2.0.
These and other magazines have consistently rated AdPro as one of the top 5 products available for the Commodore Amiga. In fact, AdPro has become the standard image processing tool for people that use the Amiga personal computer for any desktop publishing or video project. AdPro provides device and format independent input and output. Now, what does that mean to you? Well, it means that you only have to learn one program to have near limitless capabilities at your disposal, and you're never locked into any one source for getting your images. AdPro can access many file formats, scanners, or digitizers using what we call loaders. Now, once you've loaded your pictures into AdPro, hundreds of easy-to-use functions can be applied. We call these functions operators. When you're done, you can output to disk, printers, or film recorders using modules we call savers. Now, savers are included for many color video display boards, so you can view your work in full color. But what's really nice about AdPro is that it works with and can be controlled by other Amiga programs like AREX and Fred. You can automate lengthy projects, let the machine do the work. You go on and do something else. Here, let's get into it a little more and see just how easy AdPro is to use. Let's start with a format conversion. The format conversions are often needed when you want to use the same picture in different programs or even on different computers. From the workbench, double-click AdPro's icon to bring up the program. Clicking once over here brings up a list of available loaders. Let's pick PCX. It's a format used a lot on the IBM PC. Double-click on PCX and a file requester pops up, letting us pick the PCX file we want. The file we're loading is a 256 color VGA file. Now, click once here to bring up the list of available savers. Let's pick GIF. Studies show GIF is the most commonly used image format in the world. Double-click on GIF and tell it to save all 256 colors. The file requester pops up and we specify the name of the GIF file to create. This machine has an Impulse Firecracker 24, so if we want to see this picture on our true color video display, we simply select the FC24 saver, center the picture, and send it to the display using the button marked Image. Having the ability to correctly change images from one format to another is one of the most popular aspects of AdPro. AdPro supports dozens of formats like Microsoft Windows, Commodore's Clipboard and IFF, GIF, PCX, even JPEG with its incredible compression technology, where you can easily store a 2 million byte image using only 100,000 bytes of disk space. AdPro also includes many special purpose loaders, like the screen loader, which lets you grab any screen, including its menus. There's also a loader for digitizing live video using the Progressive Peripherals Frame Grabber, or GVP's Impact Vision 24. You can control many graphics boards directly with AdPro, such as Impulse's Firecracker 24, GVP's Impact Vision 24, the Amiga Center Scotland Harlequin, and Commodore's A2410. Also, ASDG's Professional Conversion Pack, or PCP, adds complete support for Caligari Broadcast's rendition format, Sun raster files, X Windows formats, and many variations of the TIFF and Targa formats. Okay, we've loaded our image into AdPro. Let's look at the color control section. Clicking on the balancing button brings up a panel that gives you total control of the color balancing of your pictures. Here, we can adjust red, green, and blue levels, as well as brightness, contrast, and gamma correction. Using the palette control panel allows us to specify custom color requirements for situations where we might need to match palettes or specific color registers unused. Under Workbench 2.0, there's even a palette editor, which allows a standard Amiga to edit 256 colors on screen at once. AdPro has a process called color reduction, where it can pick a small set of colors to represent potentially millions of colors in an image. AdPro can reduce the number of colors from 16 million down to any number from 2 to 256. This is selected in the screen controls area. This area also lets you work in the NTSC or PAL Video Standard. When AdPro converts a picture with many colors down to just a few, you can pick any one of 7 different dithering methods. Dithering is a procedure which gives you the impression of more colors than you actually have. Here's an example of where we took a 24-bit plain color image and converted it down to only 256 colors. Here's what it looks like with no dithering. While it looks pretty good, notice that the shading is a little chunky. Here's the same 256 color image with one of AdPro's dithering techniques. Now, let's take a look at some of AdPro's operators, modules that enhance and modify your image. Choose an operator by clicking once over here. This panel shows the available choices. Let's pick the scaling operator as an example. This operator allows us to adjust the size and aspect of our picture to match any requirements we may have. Here's our original size. Now we'll reduce it by half, and then by half again. Notice how AdPro's scaling operator has preserved the original's detail, even in the smallest version. This operator can make a picture that's dull as dirty dishwater come alive instantly with Zap. Here you can take a blurry picture like this one and make it sharper. We can also automatically touch up images. Look at all the unwanted dots in this picture. Just one operator can remove the unwanted dots, preserving only what belongs. And AdPro can draw anti-aliased scalable fonts right into your pictures. A while back, I mentioned that AdPro can be controlled by other programs like AREX and Fred. Here's an example of using Fred to control AdPro to produce animation. Every video effect in that animation, including the motion, the wipes, and the dissolves, were produced entirely by AdPro, controlled by Fred. So you see, there's no limit to the ways AdPro can help you. Get AdPro. You'll discover you make quite a team.